I shamed my mother-in-law. My father-in-law, Walter, died in February. Heart attack in his sleep. 58. Healthy as far as any of us knew. He had real money from a manufacturing business he'd sold years back, but he never acted like it. Same watch for 20 years. Same house. The only thing he ever splurged on was a car. He leased something new every few years. A couple Audis, a BMW, one Mercedes. But the car he always wanted, the one he brought up at nearly every Thanksgiving, was a Porsche 911. His wife Carol wouldn't let him get one. Too flashy, she'd say, refilling her wine. You'll look like you're having a midlife crisis. Attracts the wrong kind of attention. Walter would just laugh it off and change the subject. He wasn't the type to cheat, not even close. But Carol had made up her mind, and in 36 years of marriage, he never fought her on much of anything. 6 months after the funeral, Carol needed a new car. Her old Camry was falling apart. My wife Denise offered to go shopping with her that Saturday, and I offered to drive. I did some research the week before. Found a solid BMW lease. Low miles. Fair price. Sent it to Denise to pass along. Carol texted back that same night. Too small. I want something with more presence. Then at dinner 2 nights later, she told us what she actually wanted. I've decided, she said, setting her fork down like she'd rehearsed the line. I'm getting a Porsche. It's what your father always wanted. I think it would be a beautiful way to honor him. Denise's whole face lit up. Mom, that's actually really sweet. I didn't say anything at the table. I waited until we were in the car. That's kind of messed up, right? I said. She's the reason he never got one. Now she wants to drive it around as some tribute? Denise got defensive fast. Said grief makes people do things that don't fully make sense. That I should just let her mom have this one thing. I let it go. For about 4 days. Saturday came and we drove to the dealership. A glassy showroom off Route 9 with a 911 sitting on a turntable in the front window. Carol lit up the second she saw it. She walked straight over and ran her hand along the hood like she was greeting an old friend. A salesman named Dale came over fast. All teeth, already smelling a sale. Beautiful choice, ma'am. Treating yourself today? Honoring my husband, Carol said. He always wanted one, never got the chance. And that's when I said it. I didn't plan it. It just came out of me, louder than I meant. That's because you wouldn't let him have one for 30 years. And now he's gone and you want the car for yourself? The showroom went quiet. A couple by a Cayenne turned to look. Dale's smile froze halfway up his face. Carol went white, then red. Denise grabbed my arm hard enough to leave marks. How dare you, Carol said, her voice shaking. You don't know anything. I know what you told him for 30 years, I said. Too flashy. Attracts the wrong attention. Now it's fine because he's not around to actually enjoy it? Carol's eyes filled up, and for a second I thought she was going to walk out. Instead, she pulled out her phone, hands shaking, and scrolled until she found a photo. She turned the screen toward me. It was a Porsche. Deep blue, dealer paper still taped over the plate, parked under a fitted cover in what looked like a storage unit. Your father bought this 11 months ago, she said. I told everyone I wouldn't let him have one because it would have gotten back to him before our anniversary. The loan is in my name. He wanted it kept quiet until April. She swiped to another photo. A calendar reminder. 40th anniversary. Surprise pickup. He died 3 weeks before he was supposed to get it, she said. I've been paying storage on a car I can't bring myself to sell or drive because every time I picture it, I remember he never once sat in it. Nobody said a word. Dale had backed up 2 full steps toward the Cayenne like he wanted to disappear into it. Denise's hand went slack on my arm. She looked at me like she didn't recognize me. I came here today, Carol said, wiping her face, because I need a car I can actually drive every day. Not that one. That one was supposed to be him finally getting the thing he loved. This trip was supposed to be about me feeling close to him for an hour, and you just called me a hypocrite in front of a stranger. She walked past me, out through the glass doors, and got into our car without another word. Denise followed her, climbed into the back seat beside her mother, and shut the door without looking at me once. I stood alone in that showroom before Dale cleared his throat. Sir, he said, not quite meeting my eyes, I think you should wait outside. I did. I stood on the curb in the August heat, while my wife and her mother sat in the car 20 feet away, doors locked, neither one looking at me once, and nobody came to unlock it. I'm moving to Spotify. Search KoleReads and follow.